We are not getting any younger. Every one of us, each person on this planet is getting older by the day. And basically, every one of us, we don't know what will happen in the future, if there's still a tomorrow or a next year. Hi guys, this is Ayeen and welcome to Life, Love, and Some, where we uncover ways and tips on how you can live and love life better, one day at a time. So for today's episode, we are going to talk about overcoming your fear, specifically your fear of rejection, your fear of failing, which is probably the reason why you aren't doing the things that you really want to do, or you haven't pursued yet something that you've been thinking about for a very long time already. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 things to think of, 5 things to consider that hopefully will help you finally take the first step today. The first thing that I want you to consider and actually think about is maybe the most obvious, and it's that the time is ticking. It is moving, it is flying by. If you haven't noticed yet, we're almost done with 2018, and it feels like we just celebrated New Year's Eve yesterday. So time flies very fast, and the more days or the more months waiting and thinking and fearing things, it means that you're wasting your time. Some people would say that, you know what, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I haven't planned it out well yet. They need more time to plan, or that they just need more time to think about it. That's why they aren't pursuing something yet. It's either they are telling the truth or they are actually stalling the process. And you know what? There's really nothing wrong with planning. I agree 100% completely that you should plan everything in your life. But even the planning stage, it has to have a limit. You have to schedule it. Like, there's no stalling. There's no excuse. No more excuses. Because again, time is running out for each and every one of us. We are not getting any younger. Every one of us, each person on this planet is getting older by the day. And basically, every one of us, we don't know what will happen in the future. We will still have tomorrow or next year to do the things that we are hoping to do. So why not do it now? Tip number 2 is don't just wait, create. Now, I'm talking about, of course, opportunities. Some people say that they aren't pursuing something yet because they're still waiting for the proper opportunity to come by. However, if you wait and wait, again, time is running, it's flying by so fast, and maybe you're waiting for nothing. So why don't you just create the opportunity for yourself? Improvise. I know someone who is very passionate about graphic design, that he started his own movement. It's called I Saw Design PH, and his name is Dustin. He's a close friend of mine, and he's actually very passionate about graphic design, that although he's given opportunities in the past by different companies to do designs for them, he felt like he needed to do something more. So instead of just waiting for the opportunity to do something more, he created it. He created his own movement, and now he has touched the lives of so many students, not just students who are currently studying, but even professionals, even those who have been in the marketing or design business longer than he is. He was able to touch their lives and to actually educate them, or to open up their eyes more about design. So whenever I think about creating opportunities, I actually think about what he did, and among other people that I know personally who took the plunge, who actually took the risk, created things that they, of course, didn't know at first if it will work, didn't know if the thing that they want to do will actually pan out the way that they want it to, but they took the risk, and now they are reaching out to a lot of people. So maybe you should do the same. The third tip is to trust your strengths. You are good at something, you are talented, you have your own skills, harness them, focus on improving them. Because more often than not, we are actually afraid of being rejected, of failing, Not because other people make us feel that we are not good enough, but because it's from within. We don't feel that confident about our own strengths. You have to think that if you don't believe in yourself, how will you expect others to believe in you, right? So you must really trust the things that you can do. For sure, there is something that you are really very good at, and maybe that's the thing that you should focus on. If you're thinking about starting something new that you're not yet good at, I think that's okay. That's acceptable because everyone can learn. You can learn along the way, you can improve just as long as you continue to be open to learning new things, to accepting criticisms, constructive criticisms, of course. Trust yourself, you are good at something, and focus on that. The next tip that I'm going to give you in order for you to overcome your fear of rejection or fear of failing is that we should only regret the risks that we didn't take. Don't live the rest of your life thinking of the what ifs. What if I pursued this? What if I were able to achieve this? Because you'll never really know something unless you try it. You'll never really know what something will lead to or what the result will be unless you try it. You experience it yourself. You actually take the first step. And maybe this is the perfect time to actually use the hashtag YOLO because you only live once, and you should use this lifetime, what you have right now, in order to pursue the things that you really want to do, as long as it's still within your values, it's not against God's word. Just do it. Take the step, take action. And last but not the least, what you should think of is that success is not only about the destination, but it is also about the journey. A lot of people, they've journeyed different paths until they reach success. You may not be able to reach your desired destination. You may fail, yes, that's really possible. But always think that the experience itself is something worth it. That everything that's happening or every experience that you gain, you have something to take from it. Even the failure, even the hard times, you will be able to get learnings from those experiences. I've heard one of Oprah's most famous quotations, which I think is very applicable, and it says that every single thing that has ever happened in your life is preparing you for the moment that is to come. That moment, we don't know yet if that's the winning moment or otherwise. But what you have to think of is that everything that will happen to you along the way, you'll have a takeaway from it, and you should use it to improve. If you failed, use those experiences to improve. If you did not fail, and then good, right? Again, you'll never know until you try it, until you're there, until you experience it. So might as well do it. So there you have it, guys. Those are the 5 things that you can think of and consider in order for you to overcome your fear of rejection or fear of failing. Don't let these fears hinder you from being a better version of you. You only have one life to live in this earth, and make the most out of it. Let me know in the comment section what tip hit you the most, or what tip you think you should apply or think more often in order for you to really unleash your full potential and to live and love life better. So I would love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!